Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And we're underway.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a little off target. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hoisted in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Yamal plays it short. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bellingham. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And here's Cruyff.
Bout of passing. Got it! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're back on the ball again. Canada yet to have an attempt on goal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Passing nice and neat. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Hullet. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Rodgers, renowned for his long-range shooting. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Rice. Bale. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rice. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Bale. And it's Ed Nielsen. He's gone forward. And he's gone searching crossfield. Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance to... Oh, good effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Thuram. Bellingham.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
And it's Bale. Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rice. And it's made its way to him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Rice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space, and here's Bale. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Edmilson. Nice bit of trickery. Bale receives it in a wide position. Rice. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost... and he shoots! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Cruyff, and the counter is on. Cruyff quietly revving up. Bellingham making good progress on the right-hand side.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Canada coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Canada are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Canada can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Vieira. And it's Gullit. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get rid. Could move up a gear here. Looking for a runner. Gullit looking to receive it in space. Yamal. Rodgers is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Real chance here, so no flag here. And he's there to clear it. Gullit is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Romario, now can he find a finish? Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Canada are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Rice. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there.
Substitution for Canada, number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 20,
And it's Pirlo.
Number
Nicely aimed
21,
pass.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 9, Pele.
Through.
Number 4, Erling Haaland.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Wriggles his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 16,
Vietnam restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Strong running down that left flank. Šeško! Space for him to turn and look. Oh, great leap! And he's stuck it away! And they're back in front! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it.
Mbappe! And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Corner number 2 then. Rivaldo with the short one. And here's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's going to go a long way. Rivaldo. And here's Del Piero. And here's Mbappe.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Lam. There's the delivery. And he's cleared it back out. Thuram plays it long. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Rice.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe. Pirlo. And that's aimed into the middle. Maldini attempts a clearance. Deftly away. And the pass is intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Del Piero. Pirlo. Great ball. It's Rivaldo! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution for Canada, number 18.
So our quest to find the winner
Number
continues.
41, Rice.
Canada conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Mbappe has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Lovely feet. And it's Vieira. He's got away. Cross from Cafu.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Pirlo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. And we're halfway through extra time.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest
So those 15
travel
minutes
information is
have
currently
flown
being
by.
displayed on the screen.
Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end?
Oh, that's a key interception. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rafael Varane goes long. Hops for safety. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either.
Chance for a shot! And he's there to clear it. Lahm has created one goal already.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Nesta gets it clear. And they've got rid. So there you have it, penalties. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
It is that dreaded time. Haaland to go first. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Mbappe pondering where to put it. Big character, big moment, big save. Pele, second in line for them. Oh, no one's saving that.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Del Piero, second to go. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve. He had to, and he did. Šeško, the third man up.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
We're on to number 3 here.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Bellingham is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Rivaldo is fourth up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Cafu with the last of the first 5 penalties. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins. And it's 3-3. It is the lonely walk. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. That's a good penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Dispatched! There will be more of this.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Lahm is the second of the unscheduled takers. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve. That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Up steps the man with the armband. That's a brilliant read. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Van der Sar must save this. It is that simple. Oh, he saved it! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9.
Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that is the end of that.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. And this is from Mario. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's forced to go back.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Romario.
Vieira.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Rice. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. And Edmilson. Bellingham. Cruyff. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal. And it's Edmilson. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Bale. Delivers with whip. And it's claimed by the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's destined for the flank. Bale receives it in a wide position. Aimed at the far side. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Edmilson. Now it's Romario. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
And the pass is intercepted. But he's gone backward here.
Bale, this is promising.
Oh, that's nice. Cross to the back post. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And here's Hullet. Oh, it's come loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Rodgers. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Edmilson. Rodgers, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. Thuram. And here's Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gullit. Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Vieira.
He's having a shot!
It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken.
Oh, he's having a go!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Romario plays it short. Opts to play it back. Canada have the chance to go the other way. And the keeper takes decisive action. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Edmilson. Oh, good spread. Gullit. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Ibrahimovic. Edmilson. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Out towards the flank. Rice. This is a promising build-up. Played in.
Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gullit under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Romario. Romario. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Canada. Number
It's their
20,
second corner of the game.
Gullit. Number 21,
Rivaldo,
Ibrahimovic.
who's short.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Coming on
Big
the
chance!
field.
It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Oh, delightful ball.
He's picked his way through.
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Edmilson. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls.
That's very neat.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pele threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Ronaldo
Going after that. Canada do have a chance to counter here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Rivaldo. Great vision. Shot could be on. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Can they find an extra gear here? Šeško! Yamal! That is lovely.
And that's a goal kick.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time.
So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 15, Bale.
He's had it nicked
Number
away.
22,
That is good alertness.
Yamal.
Deftly
Number
away.
18, Edmilson. Coming on the field, number 17.
Thuram.
Cafu.
Now he's off and running.
Number 16.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Number 6,
Looking to
Vieira.
pass their way up the pitch. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. Oh, nice touch. Lovely feet.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Rivaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Pele. Spread to the right. Looking for the far post.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted. And it is half-time in extra time.
Volunteers for each block, please report
Well,
to
no
the
question,
staff
the
room
will
immediately.
exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution for Canada. Number 41, Rice.
And we're off for
Coming
the
on
final
field
time.
is number 19.
They have given it
Bellingham.
everything. It's been grueling.
Substitution.
But who will be standing at the very end?
That's really well cleared. Just eases him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Now, can they get him away? Cross needs to be... Oh, good effort!
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Šeško. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's opted for the long pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Wriggles his way through. And he shoots! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, they've done the whole... He's rising! And there goes their last chance. Canada can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And we come
Your
to you
reflections
now with
then,
a
Jim.
quick
Look,
request
Peter,
for
a
support
strength in
for
any
our
team
World
has to be
Charity
at
Fund.
the heart of
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Cross in. Now this could be a chance. And he is dashing away.
Ibrahimovic!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Yamal. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Romario. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Driving on and making good progress.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Gullit. That is good progress on the left. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Nicely aimed pass. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Thuram makes a move down the right.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Romario goes short.
He's in a great position here.
Decent chance!
But he's left disappointed.
Gullit certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now who's going to be first to this? Cruyff is the guilty party there. Yamal.
That's very neat. And he's whipped it across.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And pull it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Romario plays it short. Oh, nice touch. And he's there to clear it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ball's gone out of play. That's going right the way across.
This is a promising build-up. Great vision.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham going forward.
Romario. And that has been cleared. Ferdinand. And it's Thuram.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, they could break here. Gullit.
Rodgers. Yamal.
2 added minutes.
He
have
is
been
just
indicated.
caressing the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham running with intent. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Cruyff.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff with the cross. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Edmilson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
And here's Gullit.
Tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through.
Now it's Romario.
And that has not gone well.
Van der Sar sends that a long way. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gullit being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's picked his way through, and he shoots!
Oh, what has happened here?
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Vietnam have their third corner.
Romario with the short one. And here's Romario.
And he's quick to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Canada, number 27, Morgan
Del
Rogers.
Piero is someone
Number
with
18,
real dynamite in his boots.
Edmondson. Number 41, Rice. Number 20, Bullet. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 9, Pele. Number 6, Vieira. Number 19, Bellingham. Number 4, Erling Haaland. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress. Substitution for Canada. Number 22.
Canada making further changes here and in quick succession.
Number 16.
Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pirlo looking for the run. Varane getting this one clear. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the far post. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. That pass isn't the best. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Maldini. Desailly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Del Piero looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Vieira.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Canada need to make something happen here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's destined for the flank. Chance to... Oh, great leap!
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, terrible pass.
Played out to the left flank.
Has been indicated.
Rivaldo on a serious charge here.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lahm.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm making good progress on the right. So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution for Canada, number 15, Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Cafu.
Into extra time we go.
That's Vieira. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Del Piero with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Pele, probing pass. He can run onto that. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is Rivaldo! Bellingham. Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he skips past his man. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
Only permitted in designated areas.
So
within this
15
ground.
minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Substitutions taking place.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different?
Vieira. Bellingham. Cafu. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Lahm play. Oh, good climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Canada have their second corner now. Chance, surely! And it's Lahm. Can he get it through? Pele carries the ball down the right. And he's forced to go back. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
thumps it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's looking wide.
Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Crosses it in. Impressive jump. That's put pay to the danger. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
Well, I think before we go into any kind of detail, Peter, you have to acknowledge the huge effort from both defences. It was incredible, the way they looked so assured throughout.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Is over the first kick. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really.
A swift riposte. Haaland is second man up.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Del Piero is the second man to step up for his team. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Canada are looking for comfort. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Canada with the chance to go 2 up. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Saved! And that will be that. Canada have come through. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Bale! And the counter is on.
Bellingham powering forward here. He's in a great position here. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
And here's Cruyff.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
And it's Cruyff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
And that was very necessary.
Pull it.
There they go, hunting again.
Rodgers, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Out towards the flank.
No goals as yet. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there.
Rodgers showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Picked out brilliantly.
Tries a shot!
Pull it. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham running with intent. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Now it's Del Piero.
Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Del Piero, and he's got away from him. Del Piero
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
and this is Del Piero. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Hullet. Hullet stood his ground strongly. That's a super give and go.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Hullet. Rodgers is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Oh, nice touch.
Rice. Goes for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Hullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Del Piero.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's gone looking for safety. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Canada really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
The second half then, just getting going.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Nesta chooses to go cross-field. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's been hooked away. And it's Rice. Canada
Really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Rodgers really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Substitution for Canada, number 27.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
21, Ibrahimovic.
Lovely passing,
Number
lovely
20,
movement as well. And he's opted for the long
Coming
pass.
on the field, number 9, Pele. Number 11,
Canada are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Header! And that's a good finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.